You know what? People are living in fear these days, especially the Christian. Fear of doing what is good, fear of saying what is right. Because a lot of people have become sensitive because they are carrying a lot. And whenever they hear the truth, they start to become defensive or become sensitive. So it's now scary even for friends to tell each other the truth. They are, like, people are now walking on eggshells, like walking carefully. Even like when talking, we're saying there is freedom of speech, but there is no freedom of speech because like everyone has become sensitive. Like the demons that are living inside us, they are being defensive. They don't want to hear the truth. The demons don't want to hear the truth. So if you don't want to hear the truth, like there is a demon inside, it's not your problem, but the demon inside you is trying to be defensive. It doesn't want to be identified. So that's why humans, we are retaliating. So now everyone, like friends and friends, they are living in fear of each other. Like they have, like, this artificial harmony, unnecessary boundaries. Like you say, you crossed my boundary, you crossed my boundary, this is my boundary, I'm setting these boundaries. So the boundaries, the demonic boundaries, like because you don't want to hear the truth, because you don't want to be corrected. That's why you say, I'm setting this boundary. If you cross these boundaries, I will not talk to you. If you cross this boundary, I'm angry on you. Because that is how we became. So now even the Christians, to say the truth, like about homosexual and homosexuality and everything, like even stealing, like people are becoming defensive. Like that's what I feel, that's how I feel. Like of course, like if you don't believe in God, okay, that's okay. So but don't say like you believe in God and you are trying to be defensive on the things that are written in the Bible that are against God's ways. So if you don't believe in God, yes, you can do, but if you believe in God, then you don't have to be defensive. Because if you are being defensive, that is that demon that is living in you, that is trying. Then you say, okay, you should not say to that because I'm your friend, and so. But friends are there to correct each other. Like when you are wrong, or when you are doing something wrong, then you accept to be teachable. Like accept to be corrected, accept to be redirected, accept to be led, accept to be guided. Like if you don't want to be guided, then that demon is, which is inside you, is trying to capture you, like so that you don't hear the truth, so that when the truth is spoken, you become angry, so to scare the people that are telling the truth. So the Bible even tells us that it encourages us even to not live in fear. Like if we read from 1 John 4 verse 18, it says, there is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made in perfect love. So with love, like if you love, you are not afraid of telling the truth. So even if you truly love your friend, you have to tell your friend the truth. What kind of artificial harmony? Because you just don't want to offend. You say, okay, maybe if I say this, they will not speak to me, and if they not speak to me, then I will not gain what, because you are just maintaining an artificial harmony because you want to gain something from that people. You don't really want to help that person. But if you really love that person, you help them, you tell them the truth, even if the truth offends them. It's not offending them actually, but it's offending the demon that inside them. That's why these people are becoming defensive. So you are doing a good job if you do that. So if we read also in Psalms 37 verse 4 and 5, so it reads, take delight in the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will do this. So we have to delight in the Lord. So if you delight in the Lord, you will do God's ways. You will live according to God's ways. You will be motivated to do God's. You will be happy when you do God's ways. So first of all, we need to know what to love. So, and because like nobody, for the things that people love, nobody's afraid of the things that they love. So even those like homosexual guys, because they love that thing, they are not afraid of doing it, or they are not afraid of saying it, because they love. But what they don't know is that they love the wrong thing. It's the same as the people who are burglars or thieves, because they love money so much, and they are not afraid of robbing someone or of killing someone, of doing the action. But what they don't know is that they are loving the wrong things, because they don't delight in God's ways. Like if you delight in God's ways, you don't kill, you don't steal, you don't kill other people, but you will have kindness and so on. Then you delight in those things. Then you even love to be kind, because you will not be afraid of being kind to people. You will not be afraid of giving. You will not be afraid of even encouraging, of correcting people, of guiding people, of protecting people. You will not be afraid of doing this, because you love the right things, right? And also, if we actually read also in which is at it's Timothy, 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. So it says, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and love and of sound mind. You see, sound mind is self-control. Like, so God hasn't given us the spirit of fear. Like if you are afraid, if you have fear, then it means you don't really have God in you. Like when you have God in you, like when you let the spirit of God take control, like God is with us, yes, and the spirit of God lives in us, but you don't let the spirit of God take control. You let the demons take control. Like that is the problem. So if you let the demons take control, then you will be afraid of the truth, because the demons don't want to hear the truth. They are scared of the truth. That's why, like, for people who speak the truth, they are hated by people who have demons inside them. Like they don't interact, because the demons are even scared that the truth, I will be exposed with this truth. So they always try to run away from the people who speak the truth. That is the thing. So God hasn't given us this, like, the spirit of fear, but He gave us the power. You see, He gave us love, and He gave us self-control. You see, self-control, and this is the spirit of sound mind. So we to know, like, the boundaries, like to know, to have conviction, to know that this is now wrong and I should not go further than this. So this is like self-control. You see, so go, like, we should not live in fear like nowadays. So we should not walk on eggshells, like just look, if I step like this eggshell will be broken. Like we are just holding like artificial relationships, artificial friendships, like artificial harmony, like with that. Okay, like it's just high, but you don't actually correct. Like you just smile at someone, like or doing something wrong, even to themselves or even to other people. Like you smile when someone cheats his wife, you smile when someone cheats his husband. You just, because that person is your friend, and because you don't want to tell him the truth, that you don't want to tell him the truth that cheating your husband or cheating your wife is the wrong thing. You just want, okay, do what you love because it's what you are feeling. You cheating or adultery is even against God. So who are we putting first here? Are we putting our feelings first, or should we put God first? You see, so what is the priority here? So holding artificial harmony, like you just smile at your friend, say, okay, like you do whatever you want, it's your life, and do what. So we should not be afraid of telling our friends the truth. You see, not to just have this artificial and let your friends like ruin their lives and ruin the lives of their families or ruin the lives of even their kids, like because you are encouraging or you are not correcting them. You might not be encouraging them because it's their choice to cheat, but even some are even encouraging other friends that okay, men, it's in their nature they should just taste like everything, they should try or everything, like that is not acceptable, like so we have to learn to correct each other, not to live in fear of correcting each other, like not to live in fear of speaking the truth. So God hasn't given us the spirit of fear, but He gave us the spirit of love. So cheers, do not be afraid of anything, like but the truth, speak the truth.